Hello guys, welcome to Altcoin Awareness. This is another episode of Crypto Blitz, Turbo Technical Breakdowns. Today, we're going to talk about altcoins. We're going to look at Polygon Matic, we're going to look at the graph, Pixelverse, Trust Wallet Token, and Filecoin. Okay? So, in the coming days, I'm going to post other videos. I'm going to post shorts that are basically updates on these setups that we're going to talk about today. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the updates that are coming soon. Okay? Now, let's get started. First, we're going to look at Polygon. The ticker is Matic Network, USDT. This is the daily chart. As you see back here, we had a breakout of this key level of resistance that ranges between 0.49 and 0.58. And we had a crazy run up all the way up here to 2.67. Then we had a retrace, turning this previous key level of resistance into a support, and then another run up all the way up here to the 2.91 level. Okay, so we formed basically a double tap here, as you see, and then another retrace coming all the way back down, retesting that previous key level of resistance again. Okay, and as you see, during this consolidation period, we had a few bounces here on this support level. Look at this. One bounce, two, three, okay? And we currently are experiencing a fourth bounce, okay? We love bounces like this. So watch for a bounce at this strong level of support that ranges between 0.49 and 0.56, okay? Now let's zoom in so you can see this better. As you see, the price action is currently below that white rectangle, which is the key level of support. But it doesn't really matter because, as you see back here, we had the same thing. We broke below, but then we had a crazy run up all the way up here, breaking above again. Okay? So be careful because this might be a bear trap. Now, if you want to trade this aggressively, this might be a very good time for you to enter the market because Matic, just like many other altcoins, is currently at range lows. Okay, guys? So if you want to trade this aggressively, you can start scaling in now. Okay? However, on the other hand, if you want to trade this safely, you should wait until price action breaks above this key level of resistance and maybe turn this into a support with a retest, okay? And that is going to be a safer way of trading this token, okay? After this, we expect Matic to continue trending to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. The rest of the targets that we have in this chart are 0.62, 0.82, and 0.93, okay? If we measure this move from the current levels all the way to the first target, this is a 37% move, okay? To the second target, this is an 83% move. And to the third target, this is a 108% move, okay, guys? Now, if Matic manages to get all the way back to this previous all-time high at 2.86, let's say, the measured move from the current levels is 540% move, guys. Okay, so that's another altcoin that you need to have in your watch list. That's all about Matic. Next, we're going to talk about the graph. Look at this huge structure. The ticker is GRT. We're looking at GRT USDT daily chart. Okay, as you see back here, we had a crazy run up all the way up here to what is this? 2.88 level. Okay, we had a nice pullback, a rounded bottom. Okay, a rounded bottoms pay the bills, guys. You know the motto, you know how it works. And now, if we zoom in, we have all these targets, short-term and long-term targets. Okay, so currently we're moving inside this triangle pattern. 60 to 70% chance of this breaking to the upside. Okay. Now, since we're moving inside this pattern, we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside that pattern. So we might see something like this, okay, until we break above this triangle. Maybe get a retest over here at this support level and then start moving up, hitting the rest of the targets, okay? The main support level that we have here on the chart is at 0.046, okay? But this might not play out. We might get a breakout earlier, okay? We might see something like this here, then a retest, and then a move up. Now, if we get an early breakout, you should watch for a breakout of this level at 0.2153, okay? So a breakout and a retest of this level would be a very good, a very safe entry for you. If you want to trade this aggressively, you can start scaling now, okay? Because as you see, we had another bounce of this bottom trend line, okay, of this triangle pattern. Look at this. We had a bounce here, okay, another bounce here, two bounces, and then we have one more right now. So if you want a short-term trade, you might want to start scaling in now and maybe sell when we get to the top trend line of this triangle pattern, right? So you might want to enter down here and exit up here and wait to see if we're going to get a breakout or no, okay? The rest of the targets that we have in this chart are 0.32, 0.39, 0.48, and 0.57, okay? Now, the move, if we measure the move from the current levels all the way up to this first target at 0.21, this is about a 20% move, okay? All the way up to the second target at 0.31, this is a 77% move, okay, guys? Third target, 0.39, it's a 118% move. Fourth target at 0.48, 167% move. Fifth target, okay, all the way up here at 0.58, it's a 223% move. Okay, guys. And if we zoom out, look at this. Look at this. We had a nice rounded bottom here, a triangle. The previous all-time high is all the way up here at 2.8865. So if we measure this move from the current levels, let's say down here, all the way to the previous all-time high, this is about a 1,771% move. Okay, guys? Huge structure, huge move for huge profits. That's why GRT is another altcoin that you should watch carefully. Okay? I have the Fibonacci levels here on the chart. We have the 382 Fibonacci level located at 0.92, the 0.5 Fibonacci at 1.19, the 618 Fibonacci level, my favorite, at 1.46, the 702 Fibonacci level at 1.65, and the 786 Fibonacci level at 1.84. Okay, guys? So watch for a breakout down here because we're currently at range lows, as you can see. Okay, so this might be a very good time for you to start scaling in on GRT before it takes off and reaches its previous all-time high. Okay, guys, altcoin season is not here yet, so we have a lot of room to play with this token. Next, Pixelverse. I'm not going to say much about this coin. The ticker is Pixel. We're looking at Pixel USDT daily chart. Okay, we have a bullish divergence on the daily after this crazy run up all the way up here to the all-time highs at 1.3 level, 1.03 level. Okay, we had a crazy retrace, which is normal for crypto, right? This is 85% retrace from the all-time high. And now we have a bullish divergence, which might be an indication that the trend might be changing. Okay. We can also draw a trend line that looks like this on this chart. Is it a triangle? It might be. Okay. Now, look at this. We had a bounce here, another bounce here. This can be a bounce if you want. And currently, we're experiencing the fourth bounce right here. Okay. On top of that, we have a bullish divergence. Okay. So watch for a bounce at this level. If we zoom in, we'll see that we had a breakout above this key level of resistance at 0.1795. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Okay. Look at this. We're currently above this key level of resistance. If we get a retest here, that would be a nice, safe entry for you. Okay. But you can start scaling in now if you don't want to miss a bigger move. Okay. Just be careful, manage your risk. The rest of the targets that we have on the chart are 0.1982, 0.2125, and 0.2292. The measured move to the first target is about a 6%, to the second target, 13%, third target, 23%. However, we want Pixelverse to get a breakout of this triangle pattern, okay, something like this, sometime. Now, because the price action keeps moving inside the triangle pattern, you have to assume that we're going to continue moving inside this pattern, okay? So a very nice short-term trade for you would be to enter down here and exit at the top of the pattern, maybe, okay? Otherwise, you should wait until price action breaks above this top trend line of the triangle pattern right here, breakout, maybe a retest to turn this into support, and then we expect Pixelverse to continue moving towards the upside. I'm going to give you targets after the breakout in another video in the future. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Okay. Now, the measured move from the current levels all the way up to the previous all-time high, it's a 530% move. Okay, guys. So Pixel is another altcoin that you should have on your watch list. Okay. Next, Trust Wallet token. Okay, guys, look at this. We have this yellow trend line that price action has been respecting. So that's a very valid trend line. Okay. As you can see, Trust Wallet token has been bouncing on this yellow trend line. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7 touches. Okay, 7 bounces. We love bouncing. Okay, so watch for a bounce on this yellow trend line. Set up your stop losses below this yellow trend line. Okay, as you see, price action has been forming higher lows. Look at this. Here, 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 and here. Okay, so it's currently at range lows, and this might be a very good time for you to start scaling into this trade. Okay. Now, the targets that we have here on the chart are 1.06, 1.11, 1.19, 1.47, 1.41, I'm sorry, 1.63, and all the way up here, 1.71. Okay. Let's look at the measured moves. From the current levels all the way up to the first target is a 26% move. Second target, 32% move. Third target, 43% move. Fourth target, 68% move. Fifth target, 95% move. Sixth target, over 100% move. Okay, so you can double your money here. However, from the current levels all the way up to the previous all-time high, it's over 225% move. Okay, guys? So watch for this. If you want to trade this aggressively, it's a very good time to scaling in here on this yellow trend line. But if you want to play it safe, I would suggest that you wait until price action breaks above this key level of support of 1.06, maybe get a retest, and then a continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. Okay, guys? So, Trust Wallet token. Huge structure, over a 225% move to the previous all-time high. Altcoin season is coming. You have less than 170 days to position yourself nicely. Okay? Just be careful because the market is tricky, especially right now. You have to manage your risk carefully. Okay, guys? Next, Filecoin. Look at this. We have this triangle pattern. Okay? This is Fil USDT daily chart. Okay? Watch for a bounce on this support level, the yellow trend line. The suggested stop loss would be below this support level. Okay? As you see, price action has been respecting this key support level. We had a bounce here. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay? If you want to trade this aggressively, I think this is a very good time for you to start scaling in. Okay? Filecoin, just like many other altcoins, are currently at range lows. So it makes sense to start scaling in now. However, if you want to play this safely, I think it's better if you wait for the price action to start breaking above this triangle. Okay? For now, because we have been moving inside this pattern, we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside this pattern. So we have to assume that we're going to see something like this. Okay? If you want to trade it safe, you have to wait until we see a breakout above this top yellow trend line, maybe a retest, and a continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. Okay? So if I wanted to trade this in a more safe manner, I would start scaling in here, here on the retest, and then trade each Fibonacci level differently, right? So look, for example, each Fibonacci level works as a resistance in order to exit or take a percentage of your money out of the market, and as support in order for you to enter. Okay, so what I would do is I would wait until I get a break of this support level at 5.66. Okay, maybe get a retest to buy some more, and then I would sell a little bit up here at the next target, which is at 6.49. Okay, and then do this again and again and again, using the Fibonacci levels as a resistance in order to exit and support in order to enter. But this is a very good long-term trade too, so you can just hold this until it gets to the previous all-time high. The rest of the targets that we have here on the chart are 5.66, 6.62, 7.63, 8.44, 9.25, 9.83, and 10.40. Okay? The measured move from the current levels all the way up to the first target is a 51% move. Okay? All the way to the second target, it's a 78% move. Third target, 105% move. So you can double your money here, basically. Fourth target, 128%. Fifth target, 150% almost. Sixth target, 163%. And all the way up here to this recent previous all-time high, it's about 178% move. Okay. We forgot one target. All the way up here to the 11.86, which is the top, okay, that we formed recently. This is a 230% move from the current levels, guys. Okay. So Filecoin is a very good altcoin to watch. Okay, watch for a bounce here at this yellow trend line, which works as support. Okay, if you want to trade this safely, you should wait until we break above this triangle pattern. Okay, guys. Now look at this. There's a huge structure going on, guys. Okay, look at this Filecoin. Filecoin back in the days in 2021 formed a top all the way up here at $239. Okay, imagine Filecoin makes a big move all the way up here to this previous all-time high that it formed in 2021. The measured move from the current levels all the way up to this all-time high, it's a 10,000% move, guys. Okay, that's crazy. So watch for Filecoin. Very good coin to have on your watch list. Okay. Now, as I told you, I'm going to post updates on these setups in the coming days. I'm posting setups on altcoins like that multiple times a week, guys. Okay. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future updates. Like the video and hit the bell icon so you receive notifications every time I post an update like this. Okay. Altcoin season is coming. You have less than 170 days to position yourself. Okay. It's up to you if you're going to make life-changing money or not. Okay, guys? So that's all I had for today. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.